What's up, everybody out there? It's your man, one only MrSan44Man. We're about to go live, and
Stand by.
it's Thursday. Hey, tag your friends, let them know. There's my boo, Phyllis, and everybody that's in the house. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all stand by. We're about to go live. Topic today, America Uncovered. That's right, Fat Baby! My man all the way down in Miami, Florida. Just got off the phone with him, as a matter of fact. He wanted to kick it with his granddaddy. What's up, world? It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Seen and heard around the world on Detroit Raw Live, right here, only on ventradio.net. How y'all doing? Another week, huh? You know, I wanted to, but I said, nah, just, you're a professional, Sandman. Do it. Do what you do. All right, so I'm going to do what I do. Because I didn't write no script for it, but I damn sure know what I'm going to talk about. Believe that. But the reason I did that is because one of the reasons is, you remember last week we talked about American political or politicians were under siege, okay? Now, this week, we're going to talk about America Uncovered. And that'll kind of be a spinoff on what I was talking about last week. But let's get to our world clock, worldwide. Everybody around the world is listening to you, man. Good evening to you in Dublin, Ireland at 11:10. Islamabad, good morning to you at 4:10 a.m. Manila, good morning to you at 7:10 a.m. Karachi, good morning to you Friday at 4:10. Labrador City, Newfoundland, Canada, good evening to y'all. Is y'all smoking right now? Probably is. Y'all got weed legalized up there. We still trying to do it. We'll see November 6th. Labrador City, Newfoundland, Canada. Detroit, Utica, good evening to you at 7:10. Gladfa, good morning to you if you're still up at 1:10 a.m. Singapore, good morning to you at 4:40 a.m. Amsterdam, Friday, good morning to you. And New Amsterdam, good evening to you at 7:10. Miami, Fat Baby, Bogota, Colombia, 6:11 p.m. Lome, Thursday at 11:11 p.m. and Tamale all the way out there in Africa, Ghana. Shouts out to all of y'all fans. And shouts out to my cuz, Keon. What's happening, cuz? I see y'all. I see everybody popping up. Is that my cousin Yvette? Yeah, that's my cousin Yvette. And my cousin Keon. We all out here, right here with your man, the one only MrSan44Man. Let's give some shouts out to Baby Girl and Sister World and Motor City Granny. They're calling from the D. Louise Bryan and Doris Miles from Utica, New York. Those my aunts. Leon Verline. You know that's my family, right? Y'all was there. Yeah. Dayton, Ohio in the house. Tony Harlan, LT Gerald Martez, and Kareem all the way from Cincinnati. Valerie and her daughter in Las Vegas, Nevada. Mark and Bridget, Jayla, Fat Baby, I just got off the phone with, all the way in Miami, Florida. Ruby Manuel, Kalia, Doris Garrett from Atlanta, Georgia. Doris and Dow and Tony from Memphis, Tennessee. Brandy and Melanie from Assurance Phone Insurance Company right there in Houston, Texas. And to my foreign shouts out, Frank Powers out there in Newfoundland, Canada. Gary and Jennifer from Dublin, Ireland. Those are my people out there giving their support. Anna and her son Russell from the Philippines. Veronica Secor and her lovely daughter Kelly and Joseph from Timau, Ghana in Africa. Shouts out to all my fans out there, and I appreciate you. You're tuned into the Detroit Raw Show live with your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is the deal. Oh, let me start off like this in case y'all watching. Sorry, Lions, I don't have your hat on if you didn't notice. Because you lost with your sorry trifling ex. So I had to go somewhere else, which I ended up still doing because I thought that by the Pistons playing last night, I thought I would have this hat on. Sorry, Pistons, you lost it by one, but you tried. But you tried. I give you that. You tried. But it wasn't good enough. The winner for this week's hat is my niece, Trinity Jordan. Let's give Trinity a round of applause, Glenn, because we don't get much of that for our young people out there. She's out there making this happen. Got her little clothing supply going on. Got her little hats going on. Glenn too much. But she's out there. It really is a good thing we got a young person out there doing it. And if you want some of her clothing line, give us a call at 248-429-7224 and say, hey, how can I get one of those hats to MrSan44Man on Trinity Jordan? Then you'll be in the playbook. Dig that. Pistons, get it together. Tighten it up. Y'all should have had that. I was so upset. But, you know. Well, our crimes in the city. Crimes in the city. It's, I don't know. It's frustrating. You know, ladies and gentlemen, when you sit down and you have to put these scripts together. See, I don't have a writer. I'm the writer. I'm the producer. I put the stories together and I get the information where I get it, and then I collaborate it into my script. But when you really have person on the east side they just found burned in the field. Okay? This shit you can't script, you know? But didn't I just report that or mention that about 2 or so weeks ago when I was telling these young ladies about leaving your house, not having nobody knowing where you are? And then that young lady ended up in a field, burnt alive. Now, police say that they don't know who the individual is right now because their body was burned beyond recognition, but they don't know if it's a male or if it's a female. What else do I need to say behind that? Another dead person. Yesterday, Halloween. If y'all watching me right now, live, did y'all rob the little kids for their bags? Because I did. Let's see what they got for me.
I thought this was crimes in the D.
Yeah, it's still crimes in the D. But my babies, I'm gonna get to the crimes. Did y'all get these? I hope that y'all don't have nothing in it. But speaking of the crimes in the city, yesterday evening, or yesterday afternoon, I should say, 4 people were shot, 1 dying as a result on Lappin on Detroit's east side. Dig that. Y'all really made Halloween scary last night. Police say they do not know who the suspect is, nor do they know what was the purpose of going into that house and killing up everybody, or at least shooting everybody. One of them died, and they found him in the backyard. So, there we go. Crimes. That doesn't matter how many, because the crimes that I have that go on in this city is too much. Deacon in Troy is about to go to jail for being charged for sexual assault on them little boys. What is going on with the Catholic religion? So now the deacon, 64 years old, is looking at numerous charges. And no one knows how many other accounts that have been going on in the Catholic Church. So how about that? All right. Dig that. So, also, we had the Chrysler plant. Wait a minute. Let me get my thing together on this. What's going on at the Chrysler plant, y'all? Somebody tell me. What's going on Jefferson? What's going on Jefferson? Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a whole lot of people trying to take a whole lot of cars. Now, just recently, all right, I told you last week, a person tried to steal trucks at the Chrysler plant last week, and that individual was taken into custody. Now, thieves struck again yesterday on Wednesday, taking several minivans. No one is in custody. No one is in custody. That plant is hot. That plant is hot. 2 canvassers were shot on Wednesday. Now, dig this. I don't know if old boy had a problem with somebody in the neighborhood, but as a result of what happened from this incident that I'm going to explain to you, a young lady, 19 years old, was shot too. Okay. Voting canvassers were shot on Wednesday on Drexel, near Hearn. A 24-year-old man was killed, and a 19-year-old is still in the hospital. They were ambushed as they passed out flyers for the education to educate the community, and the flyers were for Good Jobs Now. This incident had nothing to do with that organization. It was just a point of, how can I say this? Ghetto politics. That's the only best way I can say it. Ghetto politics. Because the 24-year-old man that was killed acknowledged to somebody that he wasn't comfortable with canvassing that area. So therefore, there was something that he knew that was jumping off, but the young lady didn't have a clue of what was jumping off. So, you know, that's a problem. And I hope and wish the best for the young lady who was affected by this. The state trooper that shot the young man that was riding the ATV that I told you about last week, well, guess what? He had a fucking hung jury. Can you believe that, world? A hung jury. So now they're waiting right now for him to be retried. But, you know, I just want to say, what was it? And I'm with that. What was it that you did not see within that case that caused y'all to have a hung jury on this trial? That's what I just didn't understand. But it is what it is. Stand by, tune in. Your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. And those are the crimes in the city. Sad to say. It is it's so sad. Right now, 7:22 in the city of Detroit and 22 in whatever hour you are in, time zone 7654937. You know, you're tuned in with your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Today's topic, we're talking about America Uncovered. We know last week that we had this gunman, or this bomber, I should say, excuse me, that delivered all these bombs to all the dignitaries of the Democratic Party. the Obamas, you know, Marion Waters. They had also Joe Biden. A couple of them caught 2 bombs sent to them. Now, what has happened and transpired a week later is they've got a young man in custody. Said he is a Donald Trump supporter. Said he was out there for the cause and for the good of Donald Trump. He still has this notion that America is all white. And I had to change this America Uncovered at the last moment because I was about to say the browning of America. Because I had talked to Glenn earlier this week. And I was talking about the browning of America. But it's going to be introduced into this America Uncovered. Okay, now we got this cat that had all these bombs that is set out. Went to all these people. Okay, now they're talking the death penalty for him. Okay, but one, and here's me, I'm just inquisitive like that. In this day and time of social media and social media networking, why do you give me a sketch like this is 1970? Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, this ain't 1970. The federal government needs to open their fucking doors and allow us, just like we can in local areas, in courts, to be able to see what's going on in these courts. Because why should the national news sit out and tell me a story that I'm intrigued about and concerned about most of the time, and not allow me to see this person in real time, in real life? Stop it. We're in social media. I'm live right now. I'm on like 3-4 networks. Glenn Cannon at Facebook.com. Hit him up. You'll see me there. Sanford D. Miles. MrSan44Man. Detroit Raw. Whatever. I'm all over the place. But how is it that this bomber that wanted to hurt individuals, I gotta see a fucking sketch? And see, that's what I'm talking about. You know, all this is jumping off when we are like days, ladies and gentlemen, we're days away from the polls. This Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. I'm acknowledging it now because I won't be on the air Tuesday. I'll be on the air Thursday after the results have came in. Now, with the uncovering of America, is which our topic is on today. Shouts out to the Jewish community for the incident that took place in Philadelphia. In Pittsburgh, I'm sorry. And the individuals were shot and killed in the synagogue. Our hearts and our support goes out to everyone out there who lost a family member or who may have been involved in being there at the time of it going on. You know, right now in America, we're being notarized for a lot of violent activities that have been taking place. So much division. So many people are being killed. Some of y'all don't even know that this guy tried to kill up some black people this week. Did you know that? Did your local news tell you that? The hunt is on for everybody that is non-white in America. Okay? And if you are not white in America, you have a problem. Now, when I meant the browning of America, it means this. You gotta fucking understand that you're not just white people that's coming in this country nowadays. Okay? You said, bring us your poor, bring us your homeless, bring us your weak. We got you. We are the United States of America. So why you complaining? Why the fuck are you sitting back crying now to make America white again? You can't have that happen. You got fine-ass women in this country. Men gonna have sex with them, and they're gonna produce babies. Now, I understand that you white Americans that didn't want to see the integration of black and white, and then you got these high yellow babies out here now. There's your starting point. But let's understand this. You started that shit. You started that. You understand? See, when I say the chickens are coming home to roost, I'm talking about you. You started this when you raped our women in your slavery. Now, oh, MrSan44Man, God damn it, that doesn't mean me. Yeah, you're right. But what about that was doing that to my aunt or my sisters or my mothers? You see, I wasn't there. Get me? Just like you said. Oh, wait one goddamn minute. But I'm saying this is a result, isn't it? See, white America doesn't like to be uncovered. Why? Because it's a shame. It's like, how can I put this? It's like two people having sex in bed and they got the covers over and then you just pull it out. And then it's like, oh, what the hell going on here? Well, you know what's going on. Sex. And it's just the same thing when you uncover America. When you uncover America. Last night, I watched Amistad. White America don't want you to know that, hell, we used to throw, like, if we was trying to make the right weight on a slave ship that wasn't supposed to be a slave ship, just supposed to be a cargo ship, because Spain is not supposed to be participating in us bringing slaves from Africa. How about that? But Amistad was a train wreck for Spain, Her Majesty, and it was a train wreck for America. Because, see, America authorized that. And they put it in the little type of ways of trying to get you not to say, this is livestock cargo. No, it's not. It's slaves being brought to Spain when y'all were breaking treaties. Slaves wasn't supposed to be going through Spain. But yet and still the queen said, hey, that's cargo. You see how you uncover all these things. The weight on these ships sometimes will be over than what they have had on their documents, or whatever they call these things they have for their logs for transporting cargo ships. If the cargo was a little bit too much over, guess what? Get us some rocks. And I hope that y'all got y'all young kids listening to this right now, because they need to understand how doggish another group of people really were. How they would take that big boulder or those rocks and just throw it in the ocean and just allow black people to just fall under the water. Where's Jacques fucking Cousteau? Where's he at? Huh? Or anybody like him. Go to Spain and go deep sea diving, and let's see if we can pull some of those chains that should have the bodies of those dead souls all around Spain. No, America would never do that. That would be a fucking embarrassment and would cause some problems. Yes, it would. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about, world? See, now, if it was about LGBT, if it was about Me Too, if it was about Never Again, okay, we might look into the matter. But when it comes to Black Lives Matter and Respect Us Too, that shit ain't getting ready to happen. You know that. You know that. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we say? Well, this is what I'm going to say. Just as I said last week and the week before. Get your candidate together. Know who you're going to vote for. Know their history. Did y'all see the video that I got on Sanford D. Miles, Bill Shooty? How he was flirting with that woman? Y'all didn't see that? Oh, come on. Y'all got to go to that. Go to Sanford D. Miles at Facebook. It's your man, the one only MrSan44Man. Yeah, Bill Shooty. He was pushing up on old girl. And I got it on my site. Just as clever as he wanted to be. You see? I didn't know this until I seen the video. See what I'm saying? You got to know your candidates. There is no more straight ticket. If you're used to it, get rid of that. See how it becomes more confusing? The unveiling, the uncovering of America. 70% of registered voters in Florida, in Georgia, can't vote. Why? We only got 50% voting rights. So why they can't vote? You see what I'm saying? Everything that's possible is happening with them. They're making it possible to keep you away from the polls. Y'all cats out there, hot boys, cool your ass down, lay down for a minute. Because if they catch you up in anything, you're a potential person that's going to go to the polls. They had Dexter and Euclid locked down the other day. Police was all over the place. For what? For what? I know it's a red zone, but, Tuesday, November 6th, is your final decision day to determine who you're going to vote for. Gretchen Whitheimer, Bill Shooty. You know what I'm saying? All across the country. You got President Obama out there. But nobody is uncovering America the way I do. You know, we voting for. You know, I've always looked at the voting process as a crackhead moment. And for those of you that are like, what is a crackhead, MrSan44Man? Well, a crackhead is like this. I'm the crack dealer, all right? You tell me that you're going to get your Social Security check today, all right? Now, if I give you so much crack, you're going to pay me back. But we all know that that doesn't happen like that. I got to come find you. Then if I find you, I got to beat your ass because you don't have all my money. And that's why I never became a drug dealer, because I have short patience. I just couldn't. I would fuck up a lot of families. But you don't want to lose, basically, what I'm saying. I don't like to lose. Glenn will tell you firsthand, that nigga do not like to lose. No, he don't. No, I don't. Because my coach always told me, yeah, you can be second, but America likes a winner. That person that's number one. Me and my fat baby talked today, and I told him, people want to be who we are because we're strong, your granddaddy powerful, and he knows what he's talking about. And he has a good fan base behind him. Because Craig Melvin can't say what the fuck I say, and neither can Al Roken say what I say. Lester Holt, he's on the national circuit around the world too. He can't say what I say. Lester would be fired. But out of those 1, 2, 3 black men, is that all that America has to offer? Seriously? We see a young white man every other day getting on these national networks. But we don't see black men getting on these national networks. Why is that? Is there a lack of us? I know a lot of us are locked up or dead, but is there not enough of us that are educated enough? I watched the cat. I talked to Glenn. Glenn, you remember I talked to you about this cat that was on the radio the other night that I watched on Facebook? This cat, I don't know what to say about him. I mean, he didn't have no form. He didn't have shit to say. He talked a lot of shit, but he disgraced everybody that was his own supposed to be fans. Fuck y'all, I don't give a fuck. Rolled his weed, drank his drink, and disrespect everybody that was tuning in to him. And I sit back, maybe I was drinking a little bit too much or something, but I couldn't understand what was his purpose. Glenn, help me out a little bit.
Well, you have to understand that disrespect is in style now. To be disrespectful.
And it does seem like that. Disrespect, the more disrespectful and ignorant you are, it seems like the better you are. Well, I'm sorry if I'm the low man on the totem pole. I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry, world. But then I had a family, and a lot of you did too. And you were raised in a different way. But I can't go from the principles that I was raised and taught to be mindful of what you say. Don't look down on people, no matter what you have in life. I just spoke that to my granddaughter and her brother just the other day, yesterday, matter of fact. You know, I don't care what we do in life. I don't care how much we have a success in life. We, as the Miles family, do not look down on anybody, because you understand this. I'm the glue. Do you understand? I'm the glue. I learned from my grandfather. I learned from our family life. But as far as it coming to this day, I'm the one that makes the glue. And so therefore, I don't want my siblings, nor do I want my grandchildren to ever feel like, well, my granddaddy and MrSan44Man and we this and we that. No, 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 no. Yes, that might be true. That's your granddaddy. But your granddaddy don't act like you. Act like yourself. I know, I mean, everybody, a lot of people love to say, Sandman is my granddaddy. Sandman is my husband. Sandman is my man. I love Sandman. I'm glad. But you know what? That wasn't overnight. That was something I worked on for many, 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 many years. I took fall after fall after fall after fall after fall. And right now, still, when people say, man, you the man, you on top. No, I'm not. I'm just getting there. See, I'm never satisfied. If you didn't notice it, I'm never satisfied. I always got to do better. When I go home, I'm going to sit right back at home, have me a nice drink, smoke, and watch this show. Because I want to know, what did I say this week that I shouldn't have said? Or what could I did and said better next week? It's called critiquing oneself. And I do that. That's why this show might be hotter than last week's show. You see? You have to reevaluate things on your own. You can't go off of everybody's saying what they are or what they feel about you. You understand? I have people that really act like they love me, but don't love me. You understand? And if you don't understand, this is part of that uncovering of America. And I'm going to start again. Do you remember, if you ever seen the movie, when the white people were putting the oatmeal in their hands? Remember that scene? When they was sitting in the boat and they was giving them oatmeal, and how they was savagely just eating the oatmeal. And then people was like, the neighbor next to him wanted to grab something. And it's, no. You know what I'm saying? Certain people got fed, certain people didn't get fed. But that was that me first and fuck you later type of mentality that we have now. Let us hit a lottery. You could be at my house every day asking to eat, clothes, do I have a few dollars? And then you turn around and hit the Powerball. $10, $40 million. Now hear me, that person that you needed, that was there for you, now I'm a problem. I'm a bum. You see what I'm saying? And long as we keep that type of mentality where we forget about those who didn't forget about us, that's where we're going to end up being. 248-429-7224 is the number to give us a call right here. Let me holler at y'all. Don't y'all want to holler at me? Right now. 248-429-7224 is the number. Give us a call. Because, see, I do this for y'all. I mean, I'm explaining my part, but basically I'm doing this for y'all. Because this is your opportunity to vent. Whatever it is that's on your mind. What are you going to do November 6th? Y'all going to vote?
Too many fucks, people signing off.
Too many what?
You're saying fuck too much, people are signing off.
you imagine that? Imagine that. Walking 18 miles just to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been brought to my attention that I'm losing a little bit of viewership because of the way that I might be expressing myself. I'm sorry if you are offended and you're more and willing and able to go to another site and participate in what is going on. But sometimes the way that I express things, I don't mean any harm. It's just the way that I express myself. Okay? And if you want to go to the Donald Trump Network, just go to Donald J. Trump Network, and then you hear his rhetoric and his lies and his bullshit, and then you'll be good. Okay? But right here, if you want it 50%, 20%, 40%, 75 or 90%, this is not the right area for you to be. Because this is for black folks and white folks, red folks, brown folks that want to hear 100% rhetoric. Now, I'm sorry the way I express myself. I do have a trashy mouth. I'm sorry. But yet and still, my message is solid. Now, you may just use that as a reason. Hey, cuz I got on this. Hey, you cuss too much. But am I real? Am I real? Your president say he never drank before, but he buys hookers. Pays them quite well, I see. You know? Did y'all stop going to his rallies? He at one right now. You worried about what I say out my mouth? For real? Do I lie to you? Somebody call me 248-429-7224 right now and say, Sandman, you a damn liar. You never tell us the truth. But then again, I'm not your fucking president. Oh, that's the word that I think I said too much. But you know what? I'm sorry if you are all offended. This is just the way I talk, and I don't follow rules, and y'all don't like that. But if I don't follow rules, then I'm me, Sanford Miles, MrSan44Man. I'm me. But if I follow rules and then you start to like that, then I'm not MrSan44Man and I'm not Sanford D. Miles. I'm a sellout because I'm going by what you say. See, you all out there in the uncovering of America, since we on this topic, see, you don't like what I say, but yet and still, you can get on your national and local news and listen to what they say. How about this? Wow. Seriously? Seriously? I mean, you know, it just never ceases to amaze me when this cat go to talking, how y'all sit back and act as if his name is E.F. Hutton. Seriously. He says that the world has the lowest population of unemployment in the world. But why, when I go to the hood, can't nobody find a job? Or find a job, I should say, that's worth them working. I mean, $7.50 is not going to do it no more. Not when you got milk at $4 a gallon. You know. Not when you got gas $4 a gallon, $3.50 or more. That's not going to do it. But to uncover the Donald Trumps that's out there, that's sitting back, taking your money, raising your taxes, putting tariffs on you. Mind you, I ain't cussed yet. What do you say about that? Is my words of saying what I said that much offensive to you than a commander-in-chief that doesn't do nothing for you? Look. When I can tell you a lie, I will tell you a lie. But he said, when I can't tell you the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. Check this out. I swear to God. Look, this is my brother. This is my brother, I swear, from another mother, Glenn Cannon. That's my man. He keeps me looking good, sounding good. And look, you know what? He know what I'm talking about. You know, one thing that America being uncovered don't want to see, and I'm going to tell you, 100%. 100%. This is what they don't like to see. Brothers working together, doing things, not argumentative, not saying who's the boss and who's not the boss. You understand? Team players, know your part, play your part. They don't want to see that. Come on, say, man, what are you talking about? Okay, let me break it down to you. I know Ron Mott and several other people from NBC. I know people from MSNBC. I know Ann Thompson and a lot of other people. Just threw her out because, you know, that's my girl. I know local people here. Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7. I know them. But they're saying, man, why don't they put you on the air? Ah, that's the $1 million question. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? See, the media, while we're uncovering America, is the biggest advertiser, demiser, oppressionist in the world. Oh, Sandman, you heard us in the media. I don't give up freaking flying nothing. So what? I'm telling the truth, isn't it? You promote this violence with your stories every day. Donald Trump say you're fake news. I give him that much on some occasions. But you are a media that influence the world. You influence people by sitting back and telling people what to do. That's what you do. You say, don't eat this, don't drink that, don't drink that, eat this, don't drink this, don't eat that. You influence the world. Didn't you do that for them kids down there? I mean, not black kids where, we have black children that get shot and killed in our schools every day. But you remember how your media made a campaign for just those white suburban children? Get a song ready. Hey, it is what it is. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The one and only MrSan44Man. Get your ass out there to the polls on the 6th. You understand? So I can make sure that we can smoke weed in Detroit, because, that's on the ballot. I hope y'all looking out for it, bro. I ain't asked you for nothing. I ain't asked you for nothing. Just vote yes. Just vote yes. It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. We about to set up for the next hour, and I'm going to take a break right here, pay some bills, and we are going to give you the artist of the week. Hit it for me, brother Glenn.
This is Loose Cannon, y'all. This one is burning up radio all over the U.S.
That's my nephew.
you can go right now and support this song, Sorry, by Loose Cannon. You can get it all digital platforms. Wherever you get your music from, it is available everywhere.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing my thing. I'm gonna tag y'all.
What is going through your brain? What is going through? Got me going insane. Got me tick time. It's now when I see you. Tick time. Boy, you know we're through. Tick time. Tick. This is the sound I hear when I see you.
Now you can hear it? Okay.
We used to have so much fun. Now it's like that life is done. You used to make me laugh. All I do is cry. We used to talk about the future. Now all I see is the past. I swear. I thought love was gonna last. You got me away. Tick time. It's the sound when I see you. Tick time. Boy, you know we're through.
Can you pull anything off of my Facebook page and hear it while we're talking? Because I got somebody that was on the hit and run and got the hood on their car on there. I just put it out there.
But now it's clear to see. But we're not meant to be. No, you say that you're my man, but I don't understand why. Oh, why? Oh, why? Baby, I'm so tired of your games. I'm sick and tired of going through the same old thing. This is the sound I hear.
I mean, it was that stupid, bro. That shit was tripping me out. And look, he was on the damn freeway, man. That nigga blew back. When I seen him on the freeway, Glenn, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga guy going on? That nigga was flying. That was a hit and run. He hit somebody and he was running. But when he hit him, the hood came up because when the impact.
That's Miss Bracia Taylor, y'all. You can also pick this song up. It is called TikTok by Bracia Taylor. Wherever you download and stream your music from. You should support these artists. They hot. And we're going back to Sandman and Detroit Raw.
What up, world? It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. I'm tripping because I was telling Glenn about, did he see this post that I put up earlier today? Said MrSan44Man hit and run style in Detroit. You can go to it right now. Sanford D. Miles. I got about 38 people that already seen it. But my man was in a hit and run and ended up not knowing that shit, he was behind me. And
is it on the freeway?
Yeah, we was on 96.
I think we have a...
Man, I was like, what the hell? I mean, he blew by me so fast. And I got my grandkids, because, you know, I'm about to take them out for the, you know, holiday.
Is the audio on the clip?
I didn't, well, yeah, I do. I think I do got an audio on there. Yeah, on mine I do.
Okay, let's see. We can run the audio.
Yeah.
You want to run that?
Yeah, let's see if we can pull it. That's my granddaughter. And that you hear is my grandkids in the back. They were like, if I had a YouTube channel, I'd post that. Hey, granddaddy do have one, and I sure did post that. And you just heard it. But hey, you know, a lot of things that are going on in the city of Detroit don't necessarily get broadcast. Y'all didn't know that that man hit somebody and then took off on the freeway and did that because it wasn't on there. This is your man, the one and only MrSan44Man, and everything that I said today is part of everything concerning the days of our lives. Thank you for joining us. VentRadio.net, Detroit Raw Live. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I don't know the formula to what would make us be a unified people, country. But I do see the other things that are taking place. You didn't just tune out of me because I said the word. Because all of us have heard fuck before. You tuned out because you didn't care to hear the message and you wanted a reason for you not to want to listen to me. Yeah, I may have said it a couple of times, but my message is not all that rhetoric. It's just the way I express myself. I'm sorry. But to the same degree, what really made you tune out? Was it too much for you? Did I say the wrong thing? Did I say something that you want to say that you just say, I can't hear this no more because I might end up going to jail tomorrow when I go to my boss and say something? See, I'm not telling you what to say, how to say, but please don't tell me how to speak and what's on my mind. I mean, you're my fans. I do listen to you. Don't get me wrong. But to the same degree, are you listening to me? Is this what the thing that turns you off? Oh, he talks that F word. What about the R word? What about the N word? All these acronyms that y'all want to sit up there. Say it what it is. Say it for what it's worth. Why do you have the right and the freedom to say freedom of speech, but yet and still freedom of speech is not free? Freedom of speech is limited. What you talking about, Sandman? Oh, come on, stop playing with yourself. Freedom of speech is a joke. Certain people can say what they want to say, but when I say what I want to say, oh, we gotta have a censorship on that. Why? Why? It's just the uncovering of America. You know? You got teachers in the Detroit public schools, Memphis public schools, New York public schools, San Francisco public schools, Texas public schools. And these teachers don't give a damn about your kids. Well, what you mean saying, man, they're a teacher? Wake up. Your kids, first of all, is a train wreck coming into their classroom because they ain't trying to learn. You ain't there every day. You don't see how they talk to these teachers, and to the same degree. Mind your fucking business. Oh my God. But you know what? As funny as it was from that spectrum, we got a lot of appearances on that kind of shit. Oops. Oh, did I say something wrong? I think I made a loss of 50 viewers. I don't know. But, you know, if you want to keep it 100, then I just grab 70 viewers. So, hey, it is what it is. But isn't that kind of like what we do tell our kids? I mean, where do they get it from if they don't get it from us? What would he come up with that idea if it never came from us? And you know, we got teachers that are in the classrooms. So, and I'm gonna put it to you like this: in the uncovering of America, and this is something that America should have done a long time ago. That being, America should have been honest with us. We got a black man picking up white children, but we have a history of black Americans taking care of white Americans. Let's get ready to pull the covers off, y'all. We getting ready to get to it. You ready? So now, you done already brought our people over here illegally, but you don't want them 1,000 people to make it from the southern border of Mexico to get here by the time the midterm elections. You know? You're talking about taking kids away from their parents. America been doing that shit to black people for years. Oh, I said something that I cussed again. I'm sorry, I probably lost another 100 viewers. But if you are offended by me cussing, I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. Because it's not my cuss words that offend you. It might be my dialogue that's what's really offending you. But I want to take care and make sure that everybody out there loves me, that I'm seeing popping up and popping up and popping up, and I don't know what Glenn see on his end, but popping up. But then the ones that's losing me, then I'm sorry. This is not the Detroit Raw 75% show. This is Detroit Raw Live 100% show. You only get it one time a week. One time a week. See, you can listen to all your national news people. You can listen to all your local news people. But when you want to hear the real, then you tune in to me from 7 to 9 every Thursday. Because not only did I give you the information from the week that we just experienced, but now I ask you what's going on with the week that we're going to have ahead of us. You know? Is that somebody that... Uh-oh, Michelle Reed. Hey, boo. She got me out here. She got me out here. It's your man, the one only MrSan44Man. She done got me out here and showing me on there. I appreciate you. See, if I had more people like that, then it'd be a wonderful thing. I mean, I listen to a lot of people say, when can somebody stand up for the black people? When are we gonna get stand up for? Yeah, I hear that. I hear that rhetoric. But what about when a black person is sitting back, standing up for you? I done sit back and I'm on the next 35 minutes till I'm off the air. And when I came on at 7 o'clock, I said the number is 248-429-7224. I ain't heard nobody. I mean, I'm seeing people tuning in, but I don't see nobody asking no questions. I don't see anybody that wants some answers. What, you just want to say that I watched Sandman? Okay, well, here we go. Hey, what's up, world? It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Thank you for tuning in and watching me right here on Detroit Raw Live on ventradio.net. Even though you don't have shit to say, and even though you don't want to do anything about your community or your lifestyle or even have anything to vent about it, but you can see me right here every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Is that what y'all wanted? You good with that? Is everybody good with that? Because if you are, cool. But I ain't heard nobody call that number. I ain't heard one person that has an opinion. I don't even know if anybody getting ready to go out there and vote. Why don't you call me and let me know that? Are you going to vote? Let's make it simple. 248-429-7224. Glenn, ain't the lines open?
Wide open.
I don't understand. He said it's wide open. 248-429-7224. Are you going to vote? At least tell me something. See, the thing that kills me is you want to tell me how to talk, but you can't talk to me. You understand? I mean, let's keep it like I keep it, 100%. You can talk to me and tell me how to talk, but you won't talk to me.
Well, someone just messaged you and said, me and Kelly love the show.
Well, thank you very much.
But you can call. The phone lines are open.
Yes, they are. 248-429-7224. It's your man. Going on, MrSan44Man. Look, I'm not going for the presidency. I'm not going for the congressional. I'm not going for the Senate. I'm just going for my viewership. Y'all love me? Let me know. Give me a call. Show Glenn so he can tell me on his end. I don't see his end. I'm seeing my end.
Well, you forward on the official feed. But I was, just not trying, don't want to get on it too much while we on the air. But I'm watching the numbers, and I know what happens based on what happens with the content. So, hey, it is what it is, and it's up to you.
Yeah. And like I said,
my job is to get as many viewers as possible.
Thank you.
My job ain't to
get out here and do what I'm doing. They put it on the front line. You just the monitor.
No, I'm not just the monitor. My job is to get the biggest viewership for my network that possible. Period.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
I mean, when I see something going in the opposite direction,
Right.
it is my job to figure out why.
Right. And that's what he said. He said, hey, what's up? But just to show you all what's going on and the things that are going on, the uncovering of America just basically means that America needs to understand that you're going to start to pay the price for the things that your ancestors had done. Now, you might look at it like, well, what does that have to do with me? I didn't do it. Yeah, well, you didn't. But your ancestors did it. And then that affected my ancestors, which brings us to our current situation where we are now. A black man sitting back, being able to tell you people what you were all about and how you've covered it up and how you still oppress us about it. That's what my ancestors would love to see. That's what they would love to see. That's my family. That's my blood. That's my people.
Well, Oprah said that every time that she goes to vote in the memory of that That black man who walked 16 miles to go vote. She said that.
No, I thought it was 18.
16, 18, whatever. So, I mean, it ain't what you do, is how you do it.
Yeah, yeah. 18 miles is a long damn way to walk to go to vote. I'm gonna tell you like that.
Yeah, well, you know, when you think of it from the terms that that she said it from, you know, you tend to be able to reach more people, and more people can understand what it is you're trying to get through to them.
Right.
Just depends on how you do it.
Yeah. But you know, world, Elvin, what's up, man? I see you, player. I want to give my acknowledgements out to people that I see around here. Live on the air. Call me at 248-429-7224.
Let's give some shout outs to the people on the
World
official
Circuit?
feed.
Yeah, hit us up.
Deborah Blakely,
Hey, Deb.
I'm Deborah Bellamy, Jonetty King, one of the Grown Folks Nation. What's happening, my brother? Dante Ruffin, Eric Dunbar, Richard Brown, my barber. Hey, my brother, how you doing? Tasha versus Sasha Grace. How you doing, sister? Or sisters? LaShawn Mays, or LaShawn Myers, I'm sorry, excuse me. Nikki Green. Hey, baby, how you doing? Welcome to Detroit Raw Live and the Vet Radio Network. We
Do y'all,
appreciate you.
seriously, y'all, oh my God, y'all love me like that, for real, oh my God, thank you, oh my God, I don't even have a tissue, thank you so much.
Oh,
I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, G-Man, the one and only MrSan44Man, because, you know, I might have a little bit of problem on the way that I address things, but, you know, y'all got 80-year-old grandmamas that be in church on Sunday and be cussing out Sunday night. All right? Y'all don't say nothing. You don't say nothing.
But that's their grandma.
Yeah, well, act like I'm your uncle. It's just the fact, the way I address it, that sometimes it makes a different impact on people.
It did.
And I don't want that. Right. I don't want that. But I want you to understand the message that I'm trying to relay to you needs to be fully understood, that we are such in a dire situation. Our children in this uncovering of America is not a part of this America. The uncovering of America, what I was talking about was basically the oppressiveness, the lack of opportunity, the economical differences, the way our children are raised in the schools. See, you might be a white American and your child is doing well. You live in the suburbs. Your children is receiving the best education available. But then I got this teacher that just came from the burbs, the suburbs. And now she down in my city. Now, get this. I'm a good motherfucking teacher. Why am I down here with these ignorant black people? Now, I'm sorry, I cussed for you sensitive ass eared people, but I'm bringing you the truth. So now, why I have my white ass down here teaching these ignorant niggas about something when they don't want to? So now, guess what? It takes away from the educational system that your children are supposed to have. But because she's a suburban teacher that gotta come to the city and also get less money, she has a problem with that. Do you want to turn away now? Do you want to go to another station? Maybe y'all want to hear another, station or something. Cause this here is real. Y'all know it. We've had teachers in the Detroit public schools that are from the suburbs that have done shit. Total shit to teach our children. But then again, hold up, Sandman. You got to think about the kids and their parents and the household that they coming from. That becomes you, black people. Because I know y'all be like, oh, Sandman gonna get on the white people. No. I'm not there to gonna get on the white folks. I'm getting on us too. Because it takes two to tangle. I know white folks, y'all don't think you out the doghouse. Yes, you did cause a lot of the problems that we have currently today. But black people, we should also have our program together. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see everybody work together to make things happen. That's all. I'm not a bad guy. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. And the only thing that I just want to see is us as people get together. But when I see teenagers shot on Halloween, one dead, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? When I hear about a body in the city of Detroit that's burned up after, mind you, after I told you about another burnt up body a week before that. What should I say? What should I do? That's all I'm saying. What should I say and what should I do? You my people. I look at you like you my family. So what should I do? A lot of you don't like the way I talk. What? Seriously? You feel me? I mean, is it that much? Realization is realization. You can act as if it's not, or you can act as if it is. But I got ladies that's 80-some years old that's tuned in right now. Baby Girl, Sister World, Motor City Grannies, Louise Bryant, Doris Miles. These are women that's older than me that listen to me. How's that? How is that? I look at it like this. They look at me as a young man that's able to stick it to the man. Remember that term back in the day?
Who look at you as a young man?
Ladies that's about 80 years old. If anybody else look at me like that, I'm going to have a problem. But my ladies that's out there that love the Sandman, they in their 80s, they're like, hey, he gives me that.
I think you might be getting things a little misconstrued.
What, how?
In order to keep a subject real, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with delivering the message as it should, as you deemed it should be delivered.
Right.
However, there are ways to do that where everybody can receive the message. If you giving out a message and it's not hitting its target, then it's not a message at all.
Yeah.
You have to hit your target with your message for it to be a message. Because everybody not going to agree with your message anyway.
Right.
So, if you have a message and you got some information that's vital to the people, you want it to hit the target.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, that my brother, he is really getting on me on this. You know, I did not and I do not mean any harm.
I don't think that they think that you did, but here's the thing: your audience is broad. We don't have a way of keeping up with who is tuning in versus who's not tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if your mother was listening, you would want your mother to be able to enjoy your show.
Oh, I know she would. My mother was laying like that,
Well,
like I am. But, you know, yeah, I understand on certain levels, certain people are...
people are smart enough to receive the message.
Yeah.
Depending on how well you can convey the message.
Right.
People aren't, you know, we're not stupid. We're not. So the most important thing is the message.
Right.
That's it. So
I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. You know, y'all know I don't mean. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
I don't think that they think that you are. I'm just trying to tell you that some people can and some people can't.
Yeah.
But what you want to do is reach the people.
Yes, I do. I want to reach everyone, and you know, I like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm only on my side of the end, seeing what I'm looking at from my perspective. I'm looking at 3 different cameras and stuff like that. But then Glenn is behind the scenes, and he's seeing stuff that I'm not seeing. And you know, like I said, I don't want to offend anyone, and hoping to not to offend anyone. But my thing is like this: I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep the message 100% with you.
Well, I mean, you said a mouthful when you said, do you get offended when your president come on TV and lie to your face every day?
And nobody says nothing.
And you have a very valid point. However, once you put that out there and you gave them food for thought, nothing else you can do.
Well, one thing I can suggest.
So the thing of it is, it's different when they turn the channel when he on TV, because guess what? When they turn that channel, he's on that channel too.
Yes,
and when they turn that channel again, he's on that channel also.
Yes, he is.
We haven't got there yet.
Yeah, right.
We're trying to get there.
Yeah, we trying to get there.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to get y'all to see 100%. Sometimes 100% can be a little difficult to digest.
Yeah.
Because some people say, oh, man, I'm 100%. But then, you know, they about 30%,
But
40%.
I was thinking of running this clip of this brother who absolutely gets his point across, and he speaks very eloquently.
Okay, let's hear
Do
it.
you
Let's
wanna
hear it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay.
That even you, someone who's obviously educated, has given up hope completely. Like when you call upon us, you say white folk, you say black people, Jewish people. Why can't we come together? We obviously can come together. We just have to. We just have to find a way to do it.
The desire is good, but the reality is the total opposite of your desire. And unfortunately, as a young lady, you are not in the position of power to make the decisions to make America work.
He right.
May I, you know, as an audience of intelligent people, I would like to just take a moment to say to you that I really don't think you fully understand what has happened to these people that you look at as second class or inferior citizens in this nation. Black people who were brought to this country were stripped of their names, language, culture, religion, God, and taken totally away from the history of themselves. Here are 30 million people who don't wear their own names, they wear your names. Who don't speak their own language, they speak English, which is not their language. They never were allowed their own cultural expression of Africa. Don't you realize that when you turn a people upside down and inside out, then sell them not for a day, not for a year, but for 300 years, and deny us the human right to know, to read a book, to learn, to understand, and then after 300 years of that, you allow us into the church, but by that time, you've painted Jesus white, God white, the angels white, and then all these black people have been subjected to a form of white supremacy, which produces in the reverse a black inferiority. And this is fulfilling what Jesus said, as a man thinketh, so is he. And as long as our people think the way they think, we will never be able to do what we as a people should do to correct our condition.
Over here, please.
Several people in the audience have said the things that he's saying, but you really haven't been specific. What is he saying that you have a problem with? And why is it when a black man stands up to speak for his people and other people stand up to speak for their people, there's no problem with it? But you're saying he said black, he said Jew. When people talk, they talk like that. But why is it when a black man stands up to speak for his people, you feel so threatened? Everybody's paranoid. And you talk about it's not segregation. We live in Harlem. We live in Watts. We live in Bedford-Stuyvesant. That's a form of segregation. We walk through Bensonhurst. We get killed. So what are you talking about?
And you know what? That was on a rap record.
But was that eloquent?
Yes, it was.
Did he drop an F-bomb?
No.
Did
I mean,
you get the message?
I got the message.
There you go.
Yes, I did. But do you understand the way we express ourselves is a little bit different than the way it was eloquently put together in the past?
Yeah, but see, no, here's the thing. That man who you just heard was the Honorable Minister Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
And he looked to be, at that time, about 40 years old.
Okay.
Well, he's a much older man now.
Yeah.
And his dialogue has gotten better. So, because my only point that I'm trying to make is, if you want to hit your target, you have to do it in a way where you can speak to the masses. It's just that simple.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all look for Craig Melvin to give you the news on MSNBC or NBC. You look for Al Roker to give you the information.
Al Roker is a weatherman.
Yeah, well, they look for the weather. And then y'all also, last but not least, look to Lester Holt, the senior on the NBC crew. Okay? Now, it's not so much what I want to say about Lester Holt, because I know Lester can't say what I say, and I know that he has a lot of production people that he has to account to, and producers and whatever. But the thing is, why would you want that kind of life? Just to feed your family? I mean, you say what they tell you to say. I mean, I could sit back and have a lot of people just come up to me and be like, "Sam, man, say this."
That's what a job is all about.
But no, I need to be a part of whatever it is I'm talking about.
This is your show.
Right. I need to be a part of that.
Lester Holt doesn't have his own show. He works for MSNBC.
Right, yeah.
So some can, some can't. Some will, and some won't.
Well, I know damn well he ain't gonna say the shit that I say, because his ass will be fired.
Yeah, but I mean,
but
you
he
laughing,
makes the point.
But here's the thing.
He makes the point.
Well, and at the end of the week, he gets his check.
Yeah.
So his point doesn't matter. What matters is what he delivers off that piece of paper or teleprompter that he's reading on. That's his job.
Yeah.
It's no different that if you go to Chrysler and you work on the assembly line, you're going to have a specific part that you're responsible for putting on that car. You can't put the part on the back bumper and they done told you to put it on the front. That's the difference between entrepreneurs and people that work a day job.
It's okay. So he working a day job because he got to be working a day job because I ain't have nobody tell me what to do.
He works a day job because that's what he wants to be doing.
He got to.
Well, okay, so if the man is
But
doing,
let me ask you this: why can't he say, for instance, make him a little like, side chick, side job, where it can really be beneficial for black people. But you're under that contract,
but
though.
You're under a contract, but you got brother Roland Martin right now who does his own podcast.
Yeah, I like him.
And says it what he wants to say the way he wants to say it.
Yeah.
But in order to be able to do that, you have to have the creative mind to be able to do that. Everybody is not that creative. Some people have to be told what to do.
Yeah. Right.
So to each his own. To each his own.
I don't know. I just, if...
You couldn't work for MSNBC.
Oh, no.
Okay, but
hell no.
Okay.
They would never let me work for them.
Well, guess what? Somebody can.
But you know what?
You show familiar with them. You know that they exist.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they know I exist. But the thing is, if you would give me the opportunity to be first and foremost in front for with what I'm saying about our community, and you broadcast it, then I got motherfuckers out here trying to make $200,000 a year, trying to get motherfuckers out here driving Benzes. I'm trying to make them successful. They don't want that. They want to show the stories of somebody.
You really believe that people care what kind of car you drive?
No, but it's just trying to make them successful, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's not about the car.
Yeah, but
it's just the fact that just being successful.
Yeah, but success is many things to many people.
Well, people,
our people. Some people ride the bus every day and are successful.
Yeah.
You don't need a Benz to be successful. That don't make you successful.
But these young kids. Come on, Glenn.
But we're not talking about. We talking about adults.
No. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the young kids, the ones that's looking up to me and you.
Okay, but if they're looking up to you, you got to give them something to look up to.
Yeah.
So, if all they see is some dude that's riding around in the Benz and has no self-discipline and no self-respect, and that's what they're looking up to, then that's what they will become.
Yeah.
It's the same thing if they were looking up to other people who are doing positive things, then and they look up to them, then chances are that's what they will become.
But how many people do we have like that?
Well,
I mean, we have to either expose them or find out who they are to expose them.
Well, all I know is I can do the best job that I can do to be an example for young people.
Okay, there you go.
I
There you go.
can't give you a number on how many people should be looked up to because people look up to people for different reasons.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Glenn Cannon. Glenn is a producer. He's worked for some very famous people like Prince.
But that ain't no reason for... See, that's
He's
what I mean.
done his thing. He's paid his dues. And now he wants to do his own thing.
But guess what? If I took my platform and I used it in a way that's not conducive to my people, then I'm really not doing nothing at all. So that's why I'm saying the things that I'm saying, because at some point you have to have an obligation to do what it is that to make what you're doing effective to and for the people. If you're not doing that, you're just doing what you want to be doing. So it's and then it's not like, that's the mistake that most people make about us as a people. They think we all think the same. We don't all think the same. We all don't eat pork chops.
Right.
we all don't like watermelon.
Right.
So all I'm saying is keeping it raw and keeping it real is a beautiful concept. But the beautiful thing about realness is that the truth inside of the realness. Because you got people who say I'm keeping it real and lying out of both sides of their mouth. So the only beautiful thing about the term, the so-called term, keeping it real, is whether or not you're being honest and forthright. Other than that, you ain't keeping nothing real. You just saying whatever it is you saying.
Right.
How many times you done ran into a guy and he said, "Man, I keep it real."
Right.
But this dude, man, been lying since middle school.
Right. Yeah, I do get him like that.
So I mean, as we age and as we gain more and more wisdom, we have to become better at whatever it is that we're trying to do.
Right.
Whatever it is, whatever it is that we're trying to do, age and wisdom is supposed to prepare us to do it better. I am not the man that I was. I'm not the man 20 years ago that I am today. I'm not that dude. I wouldn't even want to be that dude.
I wouldn't either.
So, all I'm saying is I'm not arguing with you and I'm not disputing anything you're saying. I'm just saying if your message is not hitting the target, then it is not a message at all. It's got to hit the target in order to penetrate.
And ladies and gentlemen, I really hope that the messages that I'm broadcasting and sending out to you are really getting to you. I mean, I'm looking at everybody. Thank you for everybody that's out here.
It's getting out there, but we wanted to keep getting out there.
Right,
We wanted to keep growing.
I just want to make sure that you understand how adamant I am,
how
passionate about these situations. I mean, we're about to go to the polls Tuesday, okay? And when you go to the polls Tuesday, how many of us really know who we want to vote for? Because there's no more straight ticket. No more, this is a Democrat, go straight this. No. It's not that anymore. You have to decide who you're placing your vote for from that individual. You can't just go with the crew. Oh, that's the crew, Democratic. Oh, I'm going straight ticket. No, that's not about to happen.
And it's funny that you said that because someone said to me yesterday, vote the ticket up and down. And I said, well, why in the hell should I do that? I don't even know anything about these people. So I should just vote the ticket up and down because you said vote the ticket up and down?
We've been doing it for years. We've been doing it for years.
Exactly. So, but, see, that's what I'm talking about. You saying what you said caused me to say something about a situation that a gentleman said to me. And now I can say it on the air, and maybe people can think about it before they go and vote the Democratic ticket up and down.
Right, because I don't care if you vote the Democratic ticket. My thing is just know who you're voting for and what their agenda is. I mean, Gretchen Whitmer, I know that she wants to be the governor, but I don't want to sit back and then turn around and give you my vote and then you don't do nothing about the damn roads. Like that's her biggest thing. The damn roads. We got to do something about these damn roads. Okay, let's do it.
But here's the thing. An adult person who's been living as long as you and I is supposed to already know and understand that these people will say anything out of their mouths to get in office.
That's why I call them crackhead politicians.
So, here's the thing. See, we as a people we really don't have a choice for a candidate of our liking, because there's never a candidate of our liking. So what do we have to decide on? Which devil is the worst devil?
Ain't that a bitch?
That's what we are. We always in the position
Yeah.
to say, okay, he terrible
Yeah.
and he worse.
But I would go with the terrible than the worst. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
But is that really a choice?
Right.
Is that really a choice?
And what is it doing for us?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We sit back saying back, this guy, I don't really want to. I mean, when you sit back and you're rejudging what the person is that you want to vote for, and you saying like, well, damn, he ain't really the one I really wanted to vote for, but goddamn, I got to vote for somebody, and then I got to vote for him.
Well, you know, my frustration with voting in America is that I can't. The only thing that I really can't figure out is how come everybody that run for office is already rich?
Hey, and then
Why can't
they
I
also
vote-
get campaign
why can't-
contributions
you know,
on
like
top
this,
of that.
This sister that's running for governor in
Georgia, yeah.
They was interviewing this lady, and they was asking her about her personal bills that she had defaulted on. Because somebody
Stacey Abrams, they try to break her down like that.
But because somebody couldn't pay their bills, does that mean that they don't have the wherewithal to be a better politician
Yeah,
than somebody that has a bunch of money and is out of touch
yeah,
with the public?
yeah.
But
Because
see,
I like Stacey Abrams.
well,
I do.
I'm not even trying to get into whether I like her or not, but I'm just telling you what,
Yeah.
as a people, what we're faced with.
Yeah, right.
See, they never would have asked a white woman about college debt that she had when she was in college.
Exactly.
So, my thing is, yeah, you can't advocate for your people not to vote. I get that. But when you really examine this voting thing in America, you have a thing now that actually lives and breathes in America that's called voter suppression. And people are saying this as if this is something that should exist. Oh, but long as we suppress it under the rules, it ain't breaking the law. So because we have white privilege, we can bend the laws as long as we don't break them. We can bend them just enough that if your ballot don't say Sanford D. Miles, Esquire, and you put Sanford Miles, then your vote doesn't count.
Ain't that a bitch?
So, you know, we up against something, man, different than any other human being on the face.
But
of
then
the
the
earth.
killing part is, this is the killing part. We only got 50% of the voting fucking rights. We only got 50%. We do not have 100%
But you
voting
still,
rights.
But you still want to vote, don't you?
And then we think
Wait
that
a
we
minute.
gonna make it
Wait a
better.
minute.
That's why.
But you still want to vote, right?
Yes, because we think we're gonna make it better.
How long you been thinking that you was gonna make it better?
Shit, playing on.
That's what I'm talking about.
I vote.
So you forced to choose between terrible and
Or
worse.
horrible, right?
Terrible or horrible.
Right.
They're your choices. Now, which one tastes better to you?
Just terrible right now.
Do you want to eat the chitlins or do you want to eat the ham?
Wow.
Well, it's 9:06, my brother.
Hey, it's your man. Look, hey, I hope that everybody had a good time. Wait a minute, we are strong people. Wait a minute. This is my auntie. She say, we are strong people. We have been pushed around too long. Both parties tell lies to get your voice out there. You're right. It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Man, damn, 2 hours is gone. Shit, I would really want to see how it'd be if an hour was going on. But, hey, we got 2 hours and, you know, we got a lot going on. Just wanted to make sure that all of y'all go down there and vote for the election. Research your candidate. Make sure that they're in your best interest of what you and your family need to do.
Yeah, make sure that If one told 100 lies and the other one told 200 lies, you gotta go with the 100 liars.
At least. It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. You're tuned into Detroit Raw Live right here on VentRadio.net. And I will see y'all next week. And let's see what happens next week. What kind of candidates we got in office. Detroit Raw Live. That's right. Thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. Check your man out, the one and only MrSan44Man. I really appreciate you. I really would like to see a lot of y'all call in a little bit. Now, don't just come in at this time when I'm about to get off on the air. My wife, she probably had already been on the air. But the thing is, contact me. Y'all let me know what's on your mind, because I can't expand my horizon or anything if you don't want to expand it. So what do you expect me to do? I'm not God. I can't, maybe we can put something together, elaborate it, put it together, but doing it by myself, I can't do it by myself. I can do the best that I can, but I can't do it by myself. All right? So help me out. It's your man, the one and only MrSan44Man. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week or before.